Weird. That's like, I mean, we're talking epic level. I don't know. It just.
I mean, even that kid was like worse.
I don't know.
That kid feels our pain and suffering.
Did she see Mystical too?
So today we're talking about the most wonderful,
Did you hear? Like,
horrible
why?
show
Why?
ever in Las Vegas that we saw, called Mystical.
Oh, okay. I saw a lot of bad shows.
We've seen a lot of bad shows. No, we haven't seen bad shows.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like some of the things we passed by on the street corner.
That's even like greater than this.
I'm sorry. The worst show was the topless pool at Caesar's Palace.
Yes.
I mean, we saw a lot of boobs, but those guys had to cover up. There was no women boobs anywhere. I mean, they might have been. I'm not judging. I mean, life choices are life choices.
All right, so let's talk about Mystical.
But I thought those were all natural. I thought those guys grew those naturally. Though we saw some 10-year-old boobs, though.
10-year-old boobs.
They're underage boobs. I mean, they're attached to like 55-year-old women, but I still felt a little pedophile-ish. I'm looking at some 10-year-old boobs.
All right, this is the exclusive behind the scenes of what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and there's so much bullshit. But anyways, Mystical was a show.
Cirque du Soleil.
A Cirque du Soleil show that we came in late for.
Like 2 minutes late.
And we entered into the abyss of a baby.
No, that's not.
Dressed as a human guy dressed as a baby.
If Dennis wasn't there, I thought we took a wrong turn in some kind of sex dungeon. I swear to God, I was like,
and we were confused. And I remember holding your hand and squeezing it very hard because I was scared.
Do
you remember
scared.
that?
No, I thought I was squeezing your hand. I meant the baby's looking at me. Why is that 50-year-old baby like?
Oh God, this was the worst show.
Okay, I would figure if we missed the whole narrative.
Thank you.
But we were like a minute late. There was no narrative, and the only narrative was some guy making up like Geppetto with the guy from Seinfeld going back and forth, and one wasn't making any sense. The other guy wasn't making any reference other than bleh, and that's about it. And then this baby giggling, driving a golf cart around, and these little spermies running around, and the guy and his
the acrobatics,
the two guys,
and the trapeze.
And at the end, like it all ended when the big giant like.
Spoiler alert.
It all ended. Okay, it all ended when this big huge like Alice in Wonderland like snail comes out
with a beard.
And everyone started clapping and taking bows. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Now, this snail had a face of a human and a beard, like a goatee.
Is it like all fun and games are over because the snail's here? Oh shit, the snail's here. End it. I don't know what happens. This was just...
It was sad, guys.
I just wanted to be held afterward.
It was sad.
It was...
Not...
The mystical part about this is that they've got people to pay to see the shit. That's the mystical, but like what? So Dennis, we went with a friend, and he was there you saw the narrative, and the whole time he's just shrugging. He's like, they explained nothing. There was this, what the hell was that? I mean, besides like an hour of my life just taken away and a whole month of confusion. It's been about a month. We've had to process this.
We still talk about it today.
And what the hell was the red rooster have to do with anything?
Oh my God, yeah.
Remember, because I thought he was like the cock, and like a red. Remember the rooster guy?
Yes,
and the little spermies.
Yeah.
And this is about the whole conception, but the snail thing, I don't know. That it's a slow process. What was the mean? I don't know. I just know that never go tell your two sons to go play with your brother, because after they get too good at this, they end up in weird positions, and you can't explain it to the neighbors. I'm sorry. Child services show up, and they're all in there going, the things I've seen, man. The things I've seen. The horror.
It was Frida Kahlo with Picasso combined.
I mean, because I'm open-minded.
And even if we took, I think,
they should have
all the acid in the world.
I think they should have issued LSD.
It would still not make any sense.
I mean, for the price that they paid, you could have got some good street-grade LSD. From what I've heard, I've never tried that LSD, but for that show, I might have considered because.
And not even that. I don't think being high enough would even save that show. Not even being topless will save that show. Nothing will save the
No,
show.
because we saw the Zumanity, the day before, and that was all about
Zumanity.
and all Cirque du Soleil, fit gymnasts, all like topless and simulating sex. So we had high hopes for this. So we show up there, and I'm looking, and I'm like,
So Anatomy was amazing.
there's not enough boobs
There's not
in the
enough
world to
boobs.
make that show okay. And then when I saw the two the guys doing their things
were
with
all
each
about
other,
guys.
I was so glad that they weren't naked, because then I don't. How can I face my kids during the day? I mean, I couldn't face my kids afterward. But like no, the world's a horrible place. Don't go there.
And this is our rant about.
The horror. I want someone from Cirque du Soleil to explain this shit to me.
Yes.
Can we Google? Is there a Google explanation of this?
Maybe we haven't even looked it up.
I bet it's just like under Wiki is like Cirque du Soleil. What is it? The Mystical. And all the entry is what the fuck. And that references under I don't know what I fucking watch, LSD and its effects. And the last reference to other see by is
Snails.
Like
Save the snails.
Vegas ripoffs and scams.
So do not see that show,
Don't
but go
see
see Tsunami.
Just don't go with your grandma.
So go see Tsunami.
Not
That
with
was amazing.
Not with your grandma, or someone who reminds you of your grandma.
Yes.
Or yeah.
With someone normal.
Non-grandma-ish.
Bye.
Whatever.